My mates, they like the idea, I think that it's good. You know, they probably think one day become a celebrity, it's not that easy. But my mum, bless her, she's, a bit worried, but all parents are. Yeah, I get good support. My sister, my brother-in-law, they give me support. All my mates, really, they just want me to do well. Win, lose or draw, it feels like you've been in a car crash. You've got about whiplash. Takes you about a week to recover, but it's worth it if you get paid well.
I know it's unlicensed boxing at Caesars, but I'm living my dream. I'm boxing, I'm back in the ring doing something that I always wanted to do. I'm not going to kid myself, I don't know how far I'm going to go with it or how far this is going to take me, but I'm living my dream.
A lot of people, I fell into the trap of, because I could have a little bit of a row on the cobbles, I actually believed I'd be a good boxer. Well, that's a completely different game. Trying to train your body to actually fight in 3-minute bursts, and you're only allowed to hit someone with 2 sponges tied to your hand. You know what I mean? It sort of cut down an awful lot of the rules that I had in my head about how to win a fight.
As you know, because it's prize fighting and the winner takes the prize, basically, yeah? A lot of them come straight from the street. They've got no intentions of training. They see it as like, I can have a good tear up on the street, I'll get in the ring and I'll have the same tear up. A lot of boxers now, if you want to do something properly, take it serious, and they train as a standard sort of thing, an average standard. When you train, you've got a better chance of walking out of the ring. When you don't train, you've got more of a chance of getting knocked out of the ring or knocked down in the ring, in my opinion. But there's guys that defeat science and they get in there, they haven't trained at all, and they win all the time. If you've got a bit of skill, then you're half in front.
Some of these people don't realise they want to do it until later on in life, and obviously the amateur boxing thing is something really, they get into it at 11, 12. So a lot of these people now have got into it, just switched on, realised what they want to do, and you do see some real talent.
Drop, that's it. Drop, bang. Pull it up, really good. Self down, bang. And again, bang. That's good.
You know, it's not like a fight on the street, a little blowout for a minute. You know, it's literally you're in the ring, you're both in there to do a job. There's rules and regulations. You touch your gloves and you get on with the business. So you got to train. You ain't got to cut corners. You cut the corners, you cheat yourself. Really, that's my main philosophy.
You channel yourself. If you're training for boxing, you channel yourself to your boxing. You know where you're going. You're going to push yourself to go that way.
You got to have heart. You got to have arsehole. You can't put any of those into a fight. That human being has to have that in them. Also, you need to have a punch. If you don't have a punch, you've definitely got to have a chin and ability. You got to have a certain amount of ability. If you ain't got any of those, then I'd definitely go into something else.
One thing about boxing, boxing is a very dangerous game. You know what I mean? If you don't train, your whole body is kind of at a stage where anything can happen to you. You know what I mean? But if you train, your muscles are alert and everything is ready. You know what I mean? If someone hits you with a good punch on the head, you know what I mean? You could get really hurt, or on the ribs, or anywhere. You get internal bleeding, or anything. You know, and these people they take a big risk going in the ring without training. You know, you can see how people look. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just going to get through it and then that, but you can get really hurt because one punch in the wrong place of the body could cause a blood clot, could cause anything that happen to you, you know, and then that could be the end of the story for you.
Well, I normally start my workout with a bit of stretching, just to loosen up the muscles. Then I go into shadow boxing, which is mainly practicing moves for the type of opponent you're going to be boxing. This time I'm fighting a tall guy, so I was doing a lot of head movement. A lot of body shots, and then generally after that I move on to a bit of bag work. Again, just practicing the same sort of punches, practicing moves, you know, general fitness. And then, what I was doing then, I was doing strength exercises, the basic press up, which everyone knows, and then I was moving on to neck exercises where I was rolling on my neck. They're designed really for strengthening the neck muscles, so you can take a punch better. Just generally strengthening the neck muscles, and then sort of sit-ups where you stand up. Again, that's for the stomach muscles and the leg muscles. And you know, basically they work a lot better than sort of weight training, them sort of exercises. Although I do incorporate a bit of weight training into my regime. I train generally 6 days a week, sometimes twice a day. I'm a full-time fighter. Basically, I have 1 or 2 rest days a week. I do a lot of my preparation at the Peacock because you're training around a lot of professional fighters. It's a 50-mile round trip for me, but you know it doesn't bother me. And generally, you know, you've got the best trainers up here and the best sort of fighters, and I love it.